Here we go, guys. This could be good. I don't know what to make of this. Let's have a look. See what happens. Agent versus Ince. I'm going to be on Agent off the beginning here on Cure. He's going to get red armor spawn straight over to Rel. Is Ince going to do a start? He is! The Rel's been landed though by Agent. He only hit one. Ince trying to back away. He wants some health real bad. Agent's not hitting shots. He's actually been very good with the flick rails, but he's forced away, and Ince is eventually going to get that mega health. Shame that Ince couldn't pick up a... He might be able to get the position though on red. This could be pretty big actually for the beginning of Cure. Don't think Agent was expecting such an aggressive start, but that is really typical of Ince to do something like that. Direct rocket for a direct rocket. Ince wants to drop down. He actually switches the weapons up. Ince is going to be able to survive a little longer. I can't imagine he was much healthier than Agent at all. Agent's hanging around. Ince expects it. And I think we're going to have a trade on the big items. Ince is going to be very happy with the red, I think. Good patience from Agent. Hits the rail on his drop down. Just looked really slick. And now he should have firm control on this map. Whether or not he can pick up a kill is left to be worked out. And naturally, he's just going to be cycling the items, although he's caught out with the LG. Ince just goes for a ton of free damage. He's like, hey, I'm done. You've got the LG out now, but I don't really want to fight you anymore. Mega's up. Agent's going to dart over towards it. He's actually going to go for yellow, too. This is where we might find Ince getting kind of strangled on the items. Agent would have liked maybe to bait Ince in to get a red. But it turns out he's going to get everything, and Ince only really has access to the shards and the green armors on the map. But every time he just seems to be getting really good damage. He dies, but leaves Agent on 31 points of health. He goes up the bounce pad, and he's going to... That's it, 1-1. And now he can try and get himself control. Rocket jump to Mega would have been brilliant. We've got red up. Agent's going to be able to take this. But this is great damage from Ince. Look at the LG. He just completely demolishes him. Ince has got the lead against him. But we can't get too excited, guys. It's just a quarter of the way through the match. Gonna see how things go, because now Agent's actually got a slightly bigger stack than Ince. Ince trying to work out how far forward Agent wants to push. Ince didn't take too much damage. Worked out pretty decently. And he's going to get Mega, so he cycled the items beautifully. Oh, the direct rocket. He watches out. What is Ince doing, though? He's playing out of his mind right now. Like, I haven't seen Ince play like this in a while. But I don't want to get myself too hyped up. Beating Arseny, I think, was already pretty massive. Let's just... I don't know, I'm sitting on the edge of my seat right now. I'm just so damn curious about what's going to happen here. Ince cannot go passive right now. He has got to show Agent who's the boss. And he's doing all the right thing. He's checking. He's not going directly to the items. He's having a look around, making sure he knows exactly what Agent's doing before he goes to put himself in those vulnerable positions to go out. He should have seen Agent there. He's in the red armor area. This should be an easy fight for Ince to take if he can hit with normal accuracies. Let's have a look how he's doing. 39%, decent. I don't know how weak Agent was after that. I'm guessing he was left with about 120, 130 collective health and armor. But we'll see. We'll see what happens next. Because Red and Mega up at the same time. How the hell is Ince going to do this? He cannot get trapped. This is scary. He's going to get red, but Agent hasn't gone over to Mega yet. He's jumping there now. This could be very dangerous for him. He drops down. Ince is a bit slow. I don't know. He should have had more damage then. Ince knows exactly where he is. He's trying to avoid a direct rocket. Misses out on all the damage, and actually now Agent's nicely stacked. What's going to happen over here at the red? Oh, Ash, what am I talking about? Going with the LG, there's a rail from Ince. I'm going to switch over to Agent. But he was basically exactly the same stack, and now getting the 5 HP bubbles, that's all the difference really between them. But there's Mega. Ince hasn't gotten the yellow yet. Is he grabbing it now? Yes. And he might go in for another rush at the red when Agent's in here. But he's a bit slow. He just gets the rail out instead. Okay, so Agent's ahead right now. He's defending nicely against Ince. And he's actually managed to avoid a lot of damage that I didn't think he was going to be able to avoid. Especially when he was stuck in the cook game. Oh, Ince doesn't want to be there, but he's turning around with the LG. The damage is huge! Ince just, again, disintegrates all of Agent's life points. Ince didn't go for the 50 health bubble. Red's been taken. But he's on to Mega. Rail shot missed. That should never have been a miss. Not in a million years. Alright, Ince has been hit by a rocket. He knows that his position has been discovered. And doesn't really want to have anything to do with Agent again on the immediate basis. Red's up soon as well. Ince maybe starting to be a little bit too passive. He didn't even hear the red getting taken. But it sounds like, well, it looks like he's had a guess that that's happening. He's been here now for a while. Agent drops. Interesting choice of weapons, but he's very early at red. I don't know if he did enough damage. Agent, is he chasing through a teleporter? He does, well, very slowly, but at the moment, Ince is holding it together right now. I think LG would have been a better option then. Or if he hit the rail, I probably wouldn't be saying that, but whatevs. Look how sneaky Ince is playing this one. The damage he's doing. Agent, is he in trouble right now? Oh, the rocket's coming out. Ince is trying his hardest to dodge all of this. Oh, Ince, you've got to be super careful. The rocket's not hitting. He goes for the final one, but Agent just has a little bit too much armor. This is a bad time for Ince to do this. He might lose out on his lead. It's 3-3. Agent has found the way in, and Ince is going to be kicking himself for letting him have that. He just needed to continue, I think, his slightly defensive plays. Rocket works nice. And Agent actually has to back off. Ince might go for a dive on Mega, but I don't think he can. He doesn't have time anymore. Agent's way too fast. So Ince is leaving. He's not even safe at yellow. If Ince is going for the yellow armor, he's dead. Well, fortunately for him and for, well, myself, because I'm slightly biased. He's not done that. And remember, guys, Agent did come third in the Q3 Gods main event. Ahead of Cypher, ahead of Cooler. Just behind Evil and Pavel. Not to mention that he was ahead of like Kelson and whatever, so taking it a tied game with 2 minutes to go. This is already very decent play, but how much further can Ince take it? He knows exactly what Agent's style is. He just likes taking items. He doesn't really leave them up for very long. That's not part of his nature. He's just like, okay, item, I see it, I'm gonna take it. Ince gets caught off guard though. He thought it was safe, and I don't know why he didn't expect it. Agent wasn't being particularly sneaky around then. That was just, I don't know, lack of attention or something. And errors like that can cost you a game because Agent just doesn't really cock up with his control. He's just next to perfect with it. Ince. He really believes, like, I think it's getting to the point now where he's like, yeah, my aim's better than yours, so I'm just going to dive at you. And I think Ince is just going all out, balls to the wall, just because he probably feels that's the only way he can get back into this now. He wants to double back, I think. He really wants to double back into this, but he can't. And if he sticks around, he's dead. Well, he does, and the rail will finish him, so it looks like we're going to see GG soon. A nice game, though. I was expecting Agent to completely thrape him. And I dare say it was actually a good game. Go on, Ince. Go for glory right now. You can still do it. There's still... Okay, no, there's not time. I think when they were tied up at 3-3, Ince probably could have kept it closer. could have kept the scores that way for a bit longer. But he went over to yellow when he should really not have been there. Like, Agent was just briskly moving past it, and he got caught. As soon as he lost the lead, I think he kind of lost patience for the entire game. But 7-3 for Agent. He's going to take the match, so well played to him.